Welcome viewers to Software a software engineering academy. Today we will discuss about look ahead, how to create look ahead plan in Primavera P6 and look ahead filters in Primavera P6, how to build a look ahead filter and with layout. So here we have a schedule opened already and progressed in the previous 3 months, and today we will running on May 2020. So here we will go here in the filter. From here we can go in the filter. Also we can go here from the top, there is a filter option. So here we have a time scale, and this one is our table, and our time scale is showing month, quarter and year. Here we will go here in the filter, we will create a new filter here, and I want to add a 2 weeks filter here, and I will write 2 week filter here, and that one is easy and it will not take much time. So I will write here start. So start should be in the range of, within the range of, here we'll write here data date and its earliest data date, and we will write here again data date, and we will just write plus 2w, and w is already added in the software, so w will be effect on that schedule. We'll press OK, and when we apply here you can see a lot of activities. Only start activities, 2 activities are shown here. So because it doesn't apply start, and there is also a finish filter, so we will copy this one and paste here, and we will write here finish within the range of same, and apply here. Again it will be not shown because all of these condition applied, and then it will be applied on all of the following, and we will go here and write here any of the following, it will get all the activities on the finish and start within the range of current data date plus 2 weeks. So we will also add here the activities which are already in progress. Here you can see a lot of activities here, and the activities which are already in progress should be shown here, and we will add here another activity status. Activity status should be equal to in progress activities, and when we will write here in progress activities, so it will show more activities which are in progress during this duration. And it's better if you write here is not equal to completed, so completed activity will not shown here. Right here apply the completed activity will not shown, the other activity will be shown here. So it's up to your choice, you write here equal to in progress or not equal to completed, we write here. So make sure it should be any of the following here. So the schedule is not looking beautiful and should not be, it's not looking attractive. What we will do, we will write dd minus 1 week, and 1 week behind activity will be also shown here, dd minus 1 week, and we will press OK, apply OK. The previous 1 week activities will be also filtered during this work, and here we can see time scale is not also looking attractive. We will go here in time scale, and in time scale we will do here data date should be start from minus 1 week, and when we write here minus 1 week calendar, and the calendar here should be month week, and here the weeks and the months are showing here, and here also time scale we can go here and the weekday 1, and also the weeks are showing here. Here you can see a lot of WBS are showing which are annoying here. I will go here in the group and sort by, and I will hide the all WBS which are empty, press OK. You can see here it's looking nice than previous. If you want to change the look ahead, go here in the filter, and if you want to add this filter, like if you want to add monthly, you can write 1 month here, W1M, 2M, 1 day, you can write 1D, 2D, you can write 1 month, 2 months. It's already added in the look aheads. So here I will also show another look ahead creating procedure. We write here apply OK. First we will complete this one, press OK. I will show you how to print preview this one. When we go here in the print preview, here we can see the print preview, it's not looking nice. We will go here in the print preview option here, fit time scale to there, and we will go here and we will write here a data date minus 1 week, as we write in the schedule as we write in the filter. We'll write here all the columns here, apply OK. So you can see it's looking better now. We will remove the extra columns from here, and here you can see 1 week behind, 1 week, 2 week ahead, but that lines are not showing clearly. If the person don't related to Primavera P6, he'll be annoyed from this one. And what we will do, we will go here in the bar chart option, and the progress line in the sight lines, we will add show major lines, and show major line into week this one, and the day this one. So the lines will be appear here, and when we'll go here in the print preview option, so here you can see the lines now clear. It can be shown from here. Monday this activity will be started, Wednesday it will be finished. So if a person don't related to Primavera P6, he will understand this one. So we will go here and layout. We will save as this layout as a look ahead layout. Look ahead. So we will save here, and when we open here layout, open our layout ABC, it will go back to our previous layout. And if you want to open look ahead layout, you can open from here, open. When you open, and you can see the layout we have created. So what we will do next, so I want to show you a filter, another filter here, apply this one, OK. So we will open the previous layout. So it's better, no problem. We will open this one layout, we add a new layout here. So this one is the second option. You can create a look ahead like that one. This is also a concept. So this is a filter option. Everybody have a different concept, and anybody can create a different type of look aheads. So I will write here any of the following, and here we will create all of the following. And first of all, I will create a start filter from here, start, and start filter. You can go here, start, and the start should not be, it should be less than current date. So current date is data date. So next we will add here finish, and here we'll write all of the following should be same criteria, and is greater than current date. And the next one we will add here filter, all of the following again, and here we will add the same as start should be is greater than the current date, and all the activities having a start date greater than, and then we will add start date is less than the current date, and no current date we will add. If we want to add 2 week look ahead, we will write 2 week 2W, and then we will press OK. You can see here when we apply this filter, modify this filter, the applied on current date, and it will shown current date. So because today date is, you can see here 14th of July, that's why it's appearing here on the today date. I want to just show you about how the current date and data date will be act in look ahead. So this is my today's content, look ahead filters. How can we create a look ahead filter and how to create a printout for that one. So if you want to go here, and if I apply here this filter here, this one we have created 2 week look ahead, this one filter, and apply here this filter, press OK, and we have an open layout. We can go here, this one layout, this one is general layout. If our schedule is appearing here, we can go here easily and layout, open this layout and look ahead, and directly we will go here in the look ahead and open this look ahead, and we'll go here in the print preview, and we will print this layout, and we will give it to our client, and our client will be assured all his details there. So thanks for watching Softudemy, and comment us